Timmy's approach to wishing tends to screw people over more often than not. Humans, animals, fairies, aliens, it doesn't matter what you are. There's a good chance that Timmy has negatively impacted your life with a wish. My favorite instance of this is when he's involved with a fairy whose life depends on something that Timmy is messing around with. You would think there would be something in the rules to stop something like that since it's affecting the livelihood of fairies. In some cases, it might kill the fairy, but for obvious reasons, it never got that far. For example, in the episode Love Struck, Timmy wishes for men and women to be separated after getting absolutely embarrassed by Trixie. This ends love as we know it and starts a war between the men and women. Cupid loses his power since he's powered by the love in the world, and he's in dire straits before Timmy fixes his mistake. There was also the time where Timmy made an extremely dumb wish, but it's funny because for once, it's not completely his fault. He makes a wish to not have to sleep, and because it's a sleep-related wish, he has to get approval from the Sandman. The Sandman preaches to Timmy about how important sleep is, but Timmy isn't listening to all that. He probably didn't even hear half of what the Sandman said, but Sandyman was so focused on his mattress sales that he let Timmy wish for his new no-sleep life. Now that I think about it, the Sandman probably let Timmy wish it too, knowing what would happen with the whole feeling the effects of sleep deprivation without the ability to go to sleep. It would have served as a good lesson for Timmy because based on what the Sandman knew, he thought Timmy wanted to use the wish only on himself, but Timmy being Timmy changes his mind the last second and extends his wish to everyone in the world, which ends up catastrophic. As a result, Sandman becomes pocket-sized, losing his powers due to no one needing sleep, and thus him. They do end up fixing things, but as punishment, Timmy has to go a lot longer without sleep, becoming ghoulish in the process. And you know what? That's a good punishment. I'm pretty sure he never makes a sleep-related wish for the rest of the show. Timmy would have probably had more or less at stake if he got punished like this every time he makes a particularly destructive wish, but with how often he makes wishes like that, that might constitute abuse.